Hi guys, this is King Thomas William bringing you another Rome Total War online commentary video. I am playing as the Macedonians, and I've brought with me 3 phalanx pikemen, silver upgraded, 2 archers, purely for support purposes with bronze attack and defense, and 2 royal pikemen, gold attack and defense, along with 4 silver Macedonian cavalry. Now my opponent, playing as the Julii Romans, has brought along 2 legionary cavalry, 1 Roman cavalry, 3 triarii, 2 urban cohorts, 1 praetorian cohort, 2 legionary first cohorts, and 3 archer auxilias with some upgrades mixed in. Now I have the cavalry advantage with more cavalry and better quality. You can see here that I'm moving up my infantry and archers. The reason why I brought along phalanx pikemen and gave them silver is because I was hoping to hold the enemy infantry on my left in place, while my royal pikemen on my right, who have the gold, should push through on the right and then do a flanking maneuver to crush the enemies on my left. And seeing that he had more archers and better quality archers, I was a little bit worried that I was going to make a rash decision. But hopefully I won't. And sorry I haven't been posting videos lately. I've been trying out some online recording things. I don't know what to call them. But they don't seem to work for my computer, so I'm using my camera again, and sorry if the quality comes out crappy once more. But hey, at least I'm uploading videos once more. Alright, now I'm bringing up my cavalry on my right, his left, to see if he's going to react, which he doesn't. And now he does. He's going to bring his cavalry forward, and he's going to charge all of his cavalry at my general's unit. So I'm going to charge with my general and then swing around with that other unit. And a semi-encirclement has been achieved, and his cavalry will soon be mincemeat. Macedonian cavalry isn't as good as the companions, but on toe-to-toe with... and being true to all my online games, my general has to die. But at least he was in the thick of the action fighting the enemy. And now his cavalry begin to rout, which isn't surprising, seeing as they were unupgraded and partly flanked by my cavalry. Now you can see him trying to bring up his triarii to support, but he came in too late. Now, I've taken heavy losses from his archers and pila throws. On my left, his right, I came in with a hammer and anvil strike on his triarii and routed them. I've also routed some of his archer auxilia. So I'm rolling up his left flank, or my left flank, his right. And I've achieved an encirclement of this urban cohort, except this triarii unit came behind my royal pikes, so it's kind of a mosh right now. And you can see my cavalry roaming around in the back, just willy-nilly taking out his archers and hammer and anvil strikes. And here I take out his last archers, and they don't rout, they fight it out with my cavalry, which probably isn't best for them. And here I rout his urbans and triarii, so that frees up my best pike units to come to the aid of the crappy ones, my phalanx ones. And my opponent has mixed in his legionary firsts with his archers and urbans into like this giant mosh pit right here, which he's gonna bring over to my royal pikes, which he probably senses is the worst danger. Although, with my cavalry roaming about, that's probably the worst danger he has to worry about right now. So, in the center, his Praetorian cohorts are holding their own. They're not inflicting any casualties, but they're keeping my phalanx pikemen in fighting mode, so I can't bring them to help out my cavalry, which that legionary first just routed those. And he's pulling back all of his units to try and reform another line. Back here I trapped this Triarii unit with my cavalry. Probably not a smart move on my own. I took heavy casualties and they didn't rout. As you see, I'm bringing up my royal pikemen against this legionary first with their backs turned, except I got caught on these archer auxilia, which I promptly turn around to deal with. But then I decide to just keep going for the legionary cohorts because I recognize their danger compared to the wimpy archers. Now he's flanked me with his urbans, so I promptly turn back around to deal with them. Once again, I've charged my cavalry into one part of his triarii, the rest are just continue marching on, which probably helped me out. And now they rout, which will free up my cavalry from his spearmen. And then on the left, my left that is, I've broken through, and now I'm just mopping up, gonna push through his center and then onto the right. I did a hammer and anvil strike on these legionary firsts, and then promptly got out of there. I do another hammer and anvil, and that time it works, and they rout. So all that's left is practically his urban, which could prove a tough fight, but against overwhelming odds, they'll die. And now I've surrounded it, and it's fighting to the death. Sorry, you guys, that I haven't been uploading videos. I've been off Rome Total War for a while, but I'm back, so woohoo. Alright. I killed 1,990 of his men with 12,078 men remaining. My opponent had 788 kills with 230 men remaining. So, good game to my opponent.